We entered the abandoned city of Pripyat by boat along the river. And now we're heading to the secret military plant Jupiter, which produced electronic for the defense sector. The Jupiter plant is a secret military plant in Pripyat.
If at that time we had come so close, we could have been shot. By the way, there was a canteen and a laboratory in the same building. In that laboratory, there is a huge pressurized door and boxes with a radiation inscription.
There is a checkpoint. A tape recorder is lying here. No, this is not a tape recorder.
What is it?
Reversibility programs. Let's turn it on. Maybe we can restore it.
There is some kind of meter here.
What is this content thing? Probably something for the plant. Whoa, what tubular wall.
That's a ventilation workshop. There must have been a turbine.
There was a wild cooling. Is this an insulated gas mask? Why it's so weird? Do they put this back on their hats?
It was taken in the mouth and through it oxygen was supplied to this bag. It's called regenerative cartridge.
Probably they explode. What's this?
A bus.
There is another one upside down.
These buses were specifically for the workers.
Check out that. The engine was stolen, you see? What is there? What is it? Is this some kind of thresher? What a terrible apparatus. Let's see what's inside. This is 100% furnace. There's a thermal insulation inside. Look, there is chains, so it was twisted. It looks like a muffled furnace. And this is a peephole to spy on how it burns. See, there is a thermal insulation. We'll pull it the other way. Yeah, it really opens up. It's very heavy, so be careful. Whoa! Check out what a thermal insulation is there. Hold it, there are refractory bricks, rods, there are ferrite rods. Shall we get one? Although I'm afraid they are very radioactive and muffled furnace, guys.
What were they used for?
See how the bus was turned over? Do you know why? They probably removed their framework for the spare parts.
You think so?
Yes, why else should one turn it over? Guys, write in the comments why buses were turned over at the Jupiter plant in Pripyat.
Look, Federal Security Service, FSS. And there's my favorite stuffs. See how many are there.
They fell from above, there are many blue ones.
Yeah, they must be collected. These are valued ones.
What are they like, plastic?
No, they are from porcelain.
Yes, it's ceramic. There are someone drew an atom.
Look what we missed.
Is it a compressor?
It's a sandblast.
See how strange the circuit breakers are. They try to get them by the way they may contain silver. Look, this is logic made in the USSR.
They're all sealed. Do you know why?
No, because they are secret one. All the marking the year are erased. This is a military production, so everything was simply sealed in the case. And what do?
Logical microcircuits.
See, logic circuit, they are all made in the USSR.
Who understands, let him tell us. There are some soldered resistors here.
What a powerful compressor there is, probably pump up something. This is Jupiter plant, guys. This is thermal insulation, very hot. Something hot was pumped with this compressor from this water that drips here.
Quiet. It seems that someone is walking here.
The rain is getting stronger. Here, look at its condition.
This is a refrigeration machine. Here they checked something cold.
So probably they pumped the fan compressor, they cooled it down. Look, there is some kind of weird machine here.
You had to put a coin here.
Yes, it's soda machine, comrade, check it out.
Wow. Who drank from this?
That one was sparkling and this is with syrup. You press the syrup one.
Okay, it's with syrup, this one with sparkling and this one without.
There were glasses here which were rinsed with a high pressure water I've seen in films.
And the change fell here.
Yes, here you put coins. Maybe there are coins. Well, the coin acceptor is in place, but it's broken.
Look, there the coins used to be. They fell here and this is the return point.
Amazing. Well, who make graffitis, Vlad?
Probably Dancy.
Dancy?
Alex, is this art or marauding?
Guys, writing this art on Meridian, I find it's difficult to answer. It seems to be drawn beautifully.
Well, they achieved their goal. See, you showed it and it turned out to be a kind of advertisement.
Look, a drunkard is lying and vodka is being sold. It's like a vodka shop.
Look, Vlad is under the umbrella.
Wow, look at this, comrade.
Yes, this is an engineering fencing machine. With that fang, it dug trenches.
With that fang?
Oh, look, it's from Spetsadam.
This was already after the accident.
Here they were engaged in the elimination of the consequences of the accident.
It looked like it was liquidated too. Can you imagine fountains were made for the workers in the USSR?
Yes, they worked, then came here, recharged their batteries and went on to work. Most likely even the fish swam here then. I don't get it whether this bird is feeding or something else.
Fish at the plant. I've never seen this anywhere else.
Wow!
Wow, there was a lot of ventilation here. It's just gigantic, very powerful. Look, here is another graffiti. What does it mean?
Check out this.
Wow, let's see what's in there.
There is Soviet pornography. Just don't show it. See what the people were doing there. Look, Vlad, what they did in the USSR.
Is it negative?
Don't show it, otherwise YouTube will delete this video. Here was the location of the stalkers, where the helicopter fell. The developers made this helicopter as if it had fallen through the roof.
Let's go to the basement.
It's interesting, I've never been here.
Let's see what's there.
Wow, look what's here.
Wow.
These are underground passages between workshops. All the buildings underground is connected.
All buildings?
See, we came to another building.
How scary it is, guys. Seriously.
Where does the wind come from? There's liquid. I'm afraid to imagine what kind of liquid it is. There's also some kind of mold.
The power supply switch mode, I don't know what's this, guys. What could it be? There are actually a lot of electronic circuit here.
Look here.
And this is some kind of graph matter or what? I don't get it.
There's some kind of arrow.
Okay, so the tip was spinning and this arrow drew a graph.
Look, there are radiators here.
It can't be.
I'm telling you seriously.
Yes, indeed, radiators.
Probably the marauders didn't get there.
They have copper.
Yes, on both sides. And here it smells of chlorine. Probably the chlorine was stored here. See what great attention to details. This is a work of art. You see a fish, and here it seems to be a palm tree, and here it seems to be a temple menorah.
Menorah?
Yeah, menorah.
Who knows what it is?
And here are the first Soviet emoticons.
Yes, the heart.
There's also below. People knew how to sublimate everything into art.
Okay, let's go and check out the old computers that were developed at the UPETR plant. See how many workshops there are. Look, there is a film. This is from a videotape. Can you imagine?
Look at this.
This is a dashboard from a car.
Yes.
Which car is it from, guys?
Here the mileage is indicated only 69,000 kilometers.
Maybe some kind of Zaporozhets. I wonder what was recorded in this film.
Probably some secret information about the development.
We need some kind of a compact recorder.
We need to take a VCR with us here, connect it and see what's on these tapes.
Yes, it would be interesting. Here we go with another guy. Do you remember? He tried to twist the thing.
Yes, this is a walkthrough.
So we are on the right track.
Look how many vodka bottles are there. There are even whole bottles left.
Wow, all vodka, it lies above, look here and below too, basically everywhere.
This one fully sealed.
Sealed one? Maybe they removed radiation using vodka. Russian vodka.
Russian vodka, Ukraine. There was a huge pressurized door here.
Pressurized door? What was there? Computers? That's a declaros. Here everything is sheet with iron.
Whoa!
Wow, there are the same nuclear radioactive beads. They are very dangerous. Turn on the dosimeter. Maybe there is still radiation left.
It seems clean.
They sheeted the walls with iron for the reason. Pay attention to this. Everywhere it's iron. There is a strange smell.
Come here. It says soil samples. Look here. But this is all classified. There is no radiation.
Everything is fine. The samples were hidden in the basement.
This was an experimental room.
Another one?
Yes, look. Here is a special soundproofing covering.
Did they do something noisy?
There was a window here, and here people sat, and in this room something used to happen, some sort of experiments. Take a look. There were people in this room, but here I don't know what they did.
Wow, how many stuffs are there?
There used to be windows, but now they have been boarded up.
This is how they usually do in studios.
The letters here are not the same as on the standard keyboard.
So the USSR had its own layout.
Of course, they had a completely different layout, which was different from the American one.
Well, how many parts are left here? That's such an old monitor. Turn it, turn the screen up. Yes, look how old it is. CM7209. A copper winding is not stolen yet. Look how huge it is.
It's very strange that they haven't taken it yet.
Maybe they didn't manage to steal it. By the way, it was removed from the transformer. Damn, there are copper tires right here. Will this pay us for the entire trip?
Yes, let's take it away. Don't say a word, just show it.
What?
Just show it.
Whoa, I don't believe it. Just look at this. What did such microcircuits do at the secret military plant?
I won't say anything.
How do you comment what Tesla is doing on the Jupiter plant in Pripyat?
Here's a report on the consumption of ethyl alcohol. With the help of it, decontamination was carried out here.
Or maybe they just drank it.
I don't know, you see it for yourself.
This report is from July. The year is not mentioned.
90th.
Oh yes, 90s, that is, it was after the accident. 4 years after the accident, some terrible experiments with radiation were carried out here.
Look at this.
Stepper motors? Did you see what it's like? It's right with an accelerator. How do you like that, Elon Musk? There were definitely some super secret developments carried out here.
It was all Soviet.
See, there are all sorts of coils, magnetic accelerators. Wow, is this a printer?
Yes.
Paper was inserted here, it flew at a breakneck speed.
Well, so far experts, guess what it is?
How did they get here, Lazant?
Made in Belgium. They got here from Belgium.
Are you saying that in the 90s there were already floppy disks?
Yes, such ones. Write in the comments how many information fit on this floppy disk. Is it already empty?
Now there is something inside for sure. I guess it can still be used. Guys, do you want us to bring an old computer here and check what is on this floppy disk?
Yeah, we need to bring a floppy drive here.
We'll bring the floppy drive and read the diskette, and at home we'll just grab the data.
We won't be jailed for this?
That's a good question. There are a lot of floppy disks here. They are not damaged by moisture as far as I know.
Look, bootloader. Formatting, format C. Probably a woman wrote it for DOS 4th version.
They didn't have Windows, they had DOS, can you imagine? Guys, I found a new radio component still in packages. ML2 resistors. Look, 2 grip ones. It's a radio amateur's dream. In my time, these were difficult to get.
Imagine they're still unused. There's some kind of mechanism with a radiation shine.
This suggests that not simple experiments were carried out here. Spatz atom is directly written on these small computers. Here, look, Tesla brand.
Wow, Elon Musk must be shocked. Tesla was here back in the 80s, 90s.
In Pripyat? How come? There are all Tesla firms everywhere. Wow, what a modern booklet. The quality is so good.
Can you imagine?
We found this at the secret military plant Jupiter, where experiments were carried out with radiation.
See generators, electronic devices for displaying electrical quantities.
Written in Russian and foreign language.
Then the USSR was already disintegrating and Tesla was developing. Look, it was published in the 85th year.
Wow!
What is it?
They spun it around and recorded the graphs. This is a very strange thing. Where did you find it?
Do you know what it is? They created the natal charts. Mercury in the first house, Saturn in the 9th house, Gemini in the Capricorn zodiac.
Guys, look what kind of electronic thing we found.
Plugged into the connector and processed the image.
From here the rays came out.
Frames and lines came out from here. It was like some kind of a projector, like a huge lamp.
Yes. Well, you're a PAL specialist. What is this tubes?
Someone actually shaked something out of here.
Do you think it's from some dosimeter?
It's dangerous, better not to touch it.
Yes, it's in the fans. Let's go from here.
Look, this was the worker's office. What do you think? Is it really possible to turn on this computer and read information from floppy disks?
Well, the computers are all well preserved here.
Do you think it's realistic to turn them on? This is the first monitor we found with an unbroken picture tube.
The picture tube is intact. Theoretically, it can be restored, but it's a monochrome.
Soviet touch screen.
Touch screen?
Yes. See how many punch cards are there.
Well, there is a whole warehouse of punched cards here. Look, it's like a lottery tickets.
Torres specialized factory for the production of punched cards. Torres town, Donetsk region of the Ukrainian SSR.
Look, we left the workshop. There were windows right away and see what a greenery is around.
There is your safe, Alex.
This is the safe that we wanted to drop, but some moron has already dropped it.
We wanted to throw it off, but some moron has already thrown it off.
We just didn't know how to open it. Someone threw it off, there it lies, and have already seen what's inside. Okay, let's go to the robots, the Soviet robots.
Alex, look, at that time I wasn't born yet, but maybe you remember this.
Wow, coupons!
Coupons for 5 and 1 rubles.
I remember them, I was still very little then. Look guys, there is a ticket window and the coupons from the 90s, who remember them? In the 90s, after the collapse of the USSR, there weren't enough goods, and in order to buy something, it wasn't enough to have only money. You also needed such a coupon. Only with such a coupon it was possible to buy something. It was a user card.
So it could be exchanged for money?
No, it was necessary to give both money and coupon at the same time. Only for money you could buy something on the market at a high price.
By the way, these coupons cost money now. Collectors look for them.
Look, there is also an instruction on who you need to give it to. There must have been a package with coupons.
Yeah, you had to count it yourself. Look, breakfast, lunch, dinner, application for a coupon for special meals, emergency squad.
These were the times of reconstruction, and they conduct some kind of experiments here. Imagine if we find money here, there must have been money, and someone had already taken it. They were ahead of us.
Look, the denomination is 20 hryvnias.
Well, there was definitely money here. Bank of Ukraine. In 1997, there were still money here.
This box is still closed. Is there money?
Is it locked?
It's closed. Try to open it. They couldn't get it out. It's very heavy.
Guys, the director's office. If I'm not mistaken, then the director had a surname Samoilenko. Everything is scattered here.
Look here.
Soviet robots, guys. Is this the one? What are these applications?
Look, this is Robot Valley.
Soviet Robot Valley.
Robot operator. It has several cameras. Look, 2 cameras in the eyes, another camera on top, although these are probably heat sensors.
Camera, this is where Soviet robots were developed.
They live richly. Look at the parquet on the floor.
Yeah, they knew how to live in the USSR. Look, here's another robot informant.
Is that a robot informant?
This one is probably the coolest. Here it's Amar. Look, comrade, what they thought up in the USSR to do.
There was a stereo television.
Look at his face. What do you think?
I think they thought more about how to make their own gym.
Do you mean by these applicants?
They decided what kind of repairs to make in the hall.
3rd floor, small hall, can you imagine?
Did you see how beautiful it's there?
Yes, it's gorgeous there. There are still red flags are hanging.
Here is sheathed with mahogany. You open it and then there's a red wood. And there's a Soviet champagne.
They had a good time.
They probably had a golden toilet.
A workhorse? Why a workhorse? What was that anyway? There was some kind of coil, but what did it do? They probably fired from there. There you see there was some kind of cartridge.
There are some 2 sensors.
It moved on wheels, then it was attached to this so that it would not rebound. There is some kind of cartridge like on a 3D printer. It would forward something and then something was done with this plasma cutter. Imagine what we found on Jupiter.
Look.
I don't like that someone pulled out this film here. It has classified information in it.
It's disgusting.
They were probably trying to hide something. It will be necessary to carefully rewind and play it back. These robots were filmed.
100% robots were filmed.
How do you like the idea to rewind the tape?
Yeah, we need to carefully do it.
I will put it back into cassette and then just to play it. Can you imagine some porn there? The director watched that, that's why it was unwound.
This was the cabinet of Yuri Samoilenko. NPO Spetsadam. He used to sit here. Did you see what's written here? Labor collectives called upon to increase the material and spiritual wealth of the country. Ration Ali. Who transfers words like that? I mean, seriously, why would you write, make ration, I'll use of available resources? Every minute is a working account. In general, people worked here for 3 kopecks.
BFOT.
No, it's Spetsadam. Spetsadam. Need to decipher it. NPO Spetsadam. I'm telling you.
So this was encrypted font?
It's written Spetsadam. Seriously.
Yeah, really, there are 2 words written in Spetsadam. There is secret information in it, we're now wetting it up. We'll wipe it at home, put it in the VCR and play this radio for you. What was filmed at this plant? What could the director watch?
Is there something to wrap around?
Wind it up so you can hide it. We're taking out the secret classified information from the better plan in Pripyat.
They could have killed you for this earlier.
It was the VHS videotape, this for sure. You know how to render it and see what's on it.
How many meters should you wind it?
We'll rewind more so that we can see what is there.
Do you think we have wound it for 5 minutes already? Can you then read it directly from Comrade?
No, you went too far in your daydream.
It's like the movie about time capsule. There was a reverse shooting. If you rewind it, then there were reversible bullets.
Guys, look at the condition of the tape. Do you think it will be played back or not? Finished, right?
Yes.
Tie the end so that the film doesn't unwind. I don't know how many minutes of the recording there is, but I hope this is the most secret one. If anything, we'll came back for the tapes if there's something mega cool on this one. The tape is on winging, comrade. Went back and tied here. Look at the jungle here. This is hard, guys. Everything is overgrown with greenery outside. Hide the tape from the rain. It's raining heavily. We need to wear a double hood.
Nothing is visible? Fine.
Yes, everything is great. Nobody will guess it. Wait, the tape is slightly visible from the back. They were lying outside too in general. There are a lot of these tapes. There was something secret on them. They were not just unwound.
Well, these are the self-made stuffs.
Is this your brother's basement here? Exactly, these are our self-made stuffs.
Look.
Lad, this is it. Here we did an explosion, an experiment. We didn't show it in the video because the YouTube blocks it. Guy who has a VCR want to load and play that very video on this tape. In the next video, we'll sneak a metal detector in the area to look for the gold coins and treasures. Subscribe the channel to not miss it.